started, brothers.
All right. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Week in and week out, we come to prophesy the downfall of America. We tell the people on this side who they are. Anybody of Negro, Indian, or Latino descent are the true children of Israel according to the Bible. And no, those people calling themselves Jewish Israelis are not the real Israelites. And no, they don't belong in their land. Because it's not their land, it never was their land. And they know it, and the rest of the world should know it by this time who the real Israelites are. Matter of fact, those Arabs and those other nations, they already know who the Israelites are, especially since we've been coming out on the street proclaiming it. That's why nobody Jewish or Jewish Israeli will come up and challenge us, because they know that they're not the real people. And I've noticed on YouTube and other social media now, Esau is putting out commercials, real commercials, talking about they support Israel because they're the people that God chose. No, they're not the people that the Heavenly Father chose, because the Heavenly Father chose the real Israelites, and everybody knows that they're not the real ones. They're basically imposters. They're imposters trying to steal the identity of the real Israelites. And the real Israelites are those of so-called native, Negro, and Latino descent.
Right. I'll show y'all a video after camp. But the dude was showing and going into how they already have plans for Gaza Strip. Israel does.
Yeah. You
saw that?
Yeah.
How you gonna make it into a smart city?
Yeah.
Just like Maui.
Yeah.
Alright, and they're gonna make it into a big ass smart city showing all the electric everything.
Mm-hmm. Well now I seen a commercial with a Muslim dude, a Muslim Arab dude talking about basically supporting Israel, because he basically saying the same thing these devils is saying. The reason why they're having this war is because they're both staying on the same land, and it's Israel's land, and they don't want Israel to live. Now you got two different people staying on the same land. One don't want the other to live, and the other just wants to have peace. Israel just wants to have peace. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck you want to have peace and you bombing the shit out of civilians?
How the fuck do you call that a war?
Right, it's not war, it's actually just a slaughter.
It's a massive fucking genocide.
Yeah, a massive genocide. I mean, that's all it is. A massive genocide. And they know it. And when you look up the word genocide, that exactly fits what's going on. And like I say, we know the bigger picture. We understand the bigger picture, because it's the Lord just getting rid of them. Because even if they get rid of all the people on the Gaza Strip, they haven't destroyed the nation, because they're Arabs. And there's plenty of Ishmaelites on the globe. So even if they killed all of them, guess what? There's plenty of Ishmaelites on the globe.
Yeah, you know what they're doing though? Because they're basically driving the Arab nations together again.
Yeah, they are doing that.
Or are they even doing it under the guise of one God? Because we know Iran aren't Arabs. We know that they're the so-called Persians. All right, they're Elam. They're really of Indian descent. All right. But they believe in the Muslim culture.
Yeah.
They believe in the Muslim religion. Mm-hmm. And then you had the other half that are I can't say Hindu, because I forgot that was actually a white man term for what they did. Mm-hmm. Somebody did an interview and they explained what it was. I forgot what it is, but no, that's not what it's called. But regardless of the matter, that's driving the air or all those people together to come against the Jewish nation that you see right now. And I have to say Jewish.
Right. Yeah, we know what we saying when we say Jewish and Israeli, because we know that's talking about the fake Jews 100%. Look up the word in the etymology Israeli, and you'll understand that they're not the ancient people. I mean, it's in the very dictionaries that you people is supposed to read, yet you don't read it. It's in the very books that it's in the very scholarly books that you people supposedly know, but for some reason you ignore it. It's like, well, we claiming it's not like it's false. Yeah, we the Israelites. Yes, we claiming to be the descendants of the ancient Israelites. The Jewish people don't proclaim that, nor do they have any respect for the God of Israel. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made no thing called Pink City over in the land of Israel, knowing good and well the Heavenly Father is against it. They say that they worship the Old Testament, but everything that they do is against it. And I'm talking about everything. Like I said before, they won't come up against any Israelite claiming to be an Israelite on the streets and lanes claiming to be an Israelite. Why won't they? Because they know that they fake. They know that they're not real. They know that they are the great pretenders, just like Bizarro. And speaking of Bizarro, Superman is supposed to be a so-called black man, because all the words in it in the Hebrew is talking about Yahweh Shai, man. That's who they modeled Superman after, except for they made him an Edomite. They made him an Edomite and gave him superpowers. An Edomite that only wants to protect Edomites and America, which is bullshit.
Metropolis.
Right. Metropolis, a city full of devils, man.
What is Metropolis? Metropolitan, I'm thinking about Gotham.
Right. Metropolis is just a city full of people. And really, on another note, a city full of Edomites, man.
Yeah, because there ain't very many niggas it's not very many black people in Metropolis.
Right.
A lot of niggas in Gotham, though.
Right.
They always up to no good.
Yeah. Right.
But they ain't powerful enough to be a threat to Batman.
Right.
They just be like the real lame
Right.
Get that dope, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, and you Edomites, well, let me read this in Obadiah. This is Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised.
I'm sorry, it's like you said ambassador.
Right, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
Right. Only ambassadors we all watch.
Come.
Come in and we the border. We come into the border of wickedness as ambassadors. Let them know what's up.
Let them know what's going on. Come. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of a rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right.
So the Heavenly Father, through this small war, this small conflict, this small genocide, is making Esau more despised around the globe than he's ever been. Why? Because all the Edomites are in agreement with what these devils are doing. And if you top that off with all the videos of the real Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos out there preaching and prophesying the downfall of this place, everybody knows that these devils, it's time for you to go down. I mean, we had a devil last week screaming white power, right? And it's like it gave us a little chuckle. It was a little funny to us, because these devils actually show their true colors when shit started getting hard. And that just goes to show shit is getting real hard for you devils, man.
Well, it says, thou shalt be all together as thou have wiped a looking glass.
Right. These devils is going back to the 1920s and shit. They're going back to that 1920s spirit. Like, fuck these niggas, they coming up and shit. We gotta beat them down and kill them and all types of shit. They getting that spirit. They getting that old KKK spirit back, man.
We gotta goddamn get these niggas and we gotta oppress them.
Right.
We can't let them do any more Black Wall Streets and
yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah,
We can't. But Jake is still getting some kind of our influence.
Right.
Look,
They seeing that Jake is getting a lot of influence. I mean, I watched a video on the dude talking about how the Passport Bros started. It was like since World War II, Jake been leaving. They've been leaving just in small pockets. They was called expats right along with the Edomites. But then they started leaving in more numbers recently and coined themselves Passport Bros. To let motherfuckers know, hey, black men, you got a way out. Just leave America. And everything is different. Even the racism in other countries is different. Because the racism ain't by color for the most part. The racism is just you a foreigner. We don't know you. You in this land and we don't know you type racism.
Right.
You know.
But the black man still has that heavy stigmatism.
Right.
The majority of the so-called black man everywhere we go.
Right.
You know, we have that heavy stigmatism just based off of what Esau told.
Con.
You know, that's part of that byword.
Yeah, but the nations still want us there.
Right.
The nations when they encounter Jake, they love Jake, man.
Yeah, because they find out it was awesome bullshit.
Right. And they know that they know Esau is a fucking devil. He'll lie to your face and steal your shit. Because that's what Esau has been doing ever since he's been in power.
And don't get me wrong, too. One of the things they also know, right, is that when we show up, they women are going to fuck with us.
That's true.
And that's another reason they fuck with us, but they don't.
Right.
Because they know that we are going to come in and we're going to take that energy that we dominate wherever we go. Right, because every nation says the same thing to their daughters. Hey, I disown you if you fuck with a black man. It don't matter what other nation it is. They'll disown their daughters if they fuck with us. But that makes their daughters want us even more. I was looking online. There was Arab women is talking about how much they want to fuck with so-called Negroes. The so-called Negro man is who they want to fuck with. Oh
yeah. And Arab women, not one woman, not two women. Several Arab women actually got online and shit. I don't know how. Don't ask me. But several Arab women got online, got on social media talking about how much they love black men and shit, and how much they want to fuck with black men because of how black men treat them and shit. But at the same time, when they growing up, their family is like, nope, I disown your ass. I disown you completely if you fuck with a black man. And that's with every nation because they know the power of us, man.
Fuck around doing them honor killings on your ass.
Right, yeah, they'll do that.
They'll fuck around and take her out.
Yeah.
Honor back to the family.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
But shit, hey, but there's an increasing number of foreign women that actually wants the so-called black man. And it is an increasing number of foreign women that are trying to jump on that opportunity that black women been left behind, man.
Especially them Filipinos.
Especially them. But it's kind of funny that every nation's woman is getting on social media, slick telling how they really feel and shit. Slick saying, hey, we want the brothers, the soul brother over here, you know? Like, goddamn, man.
They want that soul pole.
Right.
That soul pole.
Right. So they want brothers, you know, and it's really all spiritual. Because all the women, all the women in the world is really ours anyway, man. Yes, every woman in every nation is really ours anyway. You know, because that's what the Heavenly Father then blessed us with. You know, everything is really ours. You know, through Him.
Coming out, the Lord is giving, starting with His elect, the kingdom piece by piece. And start with His knowledge.
Because
you can't receive everything else. All the thrills and the dainty things will come in the transition period. And we're going to get the wholeness of it in the kingdom. Right now, we're getting it piece by piece. And starting with this word, man. Just having the spirit to be able to understand this word and this truth. That's a piece of the kingdom. That's what He said, the kingdom is in you, right? It ain't in these niggas. 2/3 of these niggas, it's not in them. It's definitely not in these fucking Edomites and shit. Hell no. Alright, that kingdom He was talking about is in us, and it starts with this truth. We gotta have a ruling class mentality according to this word. Those are our customs. The more that we practice it, and we rehearse the righteous acts, and we continue to push the word to sincerity, it's an action that we got to do every day.
This is Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Damn, wait, hold on, brother. What happened? You went through some issues just recently, right? You been saving up all your... Hey, bro, I was everything I had. Nigga, now my life and soul in that motherfucker.
Right, not even tripping about that shit.
Yeah.
So not even tripping. Right. Right. You can get stolen from, it can get robbed from, you can get straight up taken, which the elites is about to do to you rich motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, because a slave owns nothing.
Right.
You are going to be reminded in this new world order that you ain't nothing but a slave.
Right.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah, that's it. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart also be.
Woo! Our treasure, we know, it's up in the sky in the most high with the most high. We ain't worried about trying to get rich or die trying.
And we're not in this kingdom, man.
Nah, we getting rich in a whole nother fashion. We ain't pursuing riches of this world. We got cats selling their soul and their booty just to get a couple dollars. We ain't down with that. We're going out like men.
That's why the scriptures say about not sparing you rich men. You know, you rich men, hey, y'all got y'all consolation prize in this world, man. Like Jay-Z, he got a big chunk of the consolation prize, man. Oprah, hey, she got a big chunk of the consolation prize. Everybody else pretty much got a small chunk of that consolation prize, just a few million, you know. But they all had to sell their soul to the devil, and I mean they booty hole, man. Because everybody knows the weirdness of Hollywood, man. They have to sell their soul one way or the other to get that money.
Hey, what happened with Kodak Black recently? They seen him. He was in his Bentley. His Bentley was stopped in the middle of the street, and he was sleeping. And he had some white substance on his mouth. It wasn't none of that. It was not that type of white substance. Like he was high, he was drunk, and he had some methamphetamine or something in his system. Some shit in his system. And they showed him, they showed his booking photo and shit, mugshot, and that nigga was fucked up. Because since he got out, you had to sell your soul, nigga.
Right.
And you fucked up about that. They were trying to numb their shit. That's why they take all them fucking drugs. Because they can't get that back. You gotta lose yourself on this side. You gotta lose your life. You can't get your soul back on this side. You gave Esau control over there. Like, that's what Satan was trying to get Yahweh Shai to do.
Right.
You know, when he was tempting him. Y'all niggas took it.
Right.
See?
Right. He give you all the kingdoms. Give you all the kingdoms of the world. All you got to do, all the riches of the world. All you got to do is bow down to me. And that's what you rich motherfuckers did, man. Y'all bowed down to Satan.
Right.
Yeah, hey, so you rich men, y'all done already sold your souls, man.
Right.
And it ain't nothing good about to happen now. All those riches that y'all accumulated over time, guess what? All these riches is about to go bye-bye.
And the scriptures say that they're about to vomit it up. Man.
Right. Hey, Esau finna vomit up their riches to us. But the riches that you rich people got right now, hey, they finna be zero. Only thing you're gonna be able to do is get that chip and hope that they give you 10 million credits, which ain't gonna last long. Cause people with the mark of the beast, guess what's gonna happen to them? They gonna go the way of the dinosaur. They ain't gonna exist as themselves no more. They're gonna die.
Right. Hey, the Most High gonna take your ass out.
Fine.
Most High gonna take your ass out. When you get that, I'll get that.
Fine.
Grievous sword, man.
Right. And you know, let me read 21 again. Where your treasure is, there will your heart also be. Because if you storing treasures in heaven, learning this word and doing this word, guess what? Your treasure is going to be in this word. Your treasure is going to be Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And most people, your treasure is not Yahweh Shai, man. The vast majority of the planet, guess what their treasure is? The riches that they accumulated, which is all going to be zero. Yep, the riches of the world, which is all about to be zero. And that really goes for everybody, man. Esau been talking about a great reset because their great reset is what they think is going to be the new world order for them. But guess what? It's not. The great reset is the new world order for Israel, for the so-called Negroes, Indians, and Latinos, man. The great reset is the truth coming back into play. The great reset is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai once again ruling over the planet, man. Or taking the rule away from the wicked.
I got a real quick piece of it. This is 1 Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. Stop trying to get rich in this world, man. Nigga, I got to be the next new influencer. And guess what happened? When they demonetize your shit, you got all these millions of subscribers. That mean your ass is flat, bro. You done sold your soul. All of them YouTube awards that you got on the wall and plaques and shit. All they got to do is demonetize your shit. You flat broke. All these big YouTubers, they getting up here in the millions and they got these big ass mansions and they done sold their soul to get past like these cootie pies and them big ass ones. And they done sold their asshole and all of that shit. And all I gotta do is don't do something they want you to do. And they'll demonetize your ass. When they demonetize you, that means you ain't getting nothing else from them. Don't let them go ahead and eliminate your whole page. It says, 9th verse, it's 1 Timothy 6 and 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Alright? You get drowned in that shit because they make sure you get engulfed in that life. Once you sell your soul, they make you do shit you can't come back from. They got you fucking donkeys. They even have different shows like What Happened to Cassie. When P. Diddy did that to Cassie, what they do is something to break your spirit, man. They make you feel like you marked for life. And what they do when they break your spirit, they have you do some shit that you'll never forget. You'll always regret it. Alright? Because Esau wants your birthright. You got to do something to make you to the Most High dead. There's a sin unto death, man. And they make sure you do that. You know, Cassie is suing Puff P. Diddy, right? Because he made her suck a bunch of big rods in the room. Suck off a bunch of big rods, and then you know they were popping her and shit too. A room full of men, right? And now she want money for it. Now all these other women is coming up. Well, he showed, you know, all this bullshit when they was down with it at the time. But you know, he saw all he got to do was rally up the women, let you do something wrong and shit. They'll bring that cancel culture. But like Coach Greg Adams made a point, cancel culture is for black men. It ain't for nobody else. Don't nobody else get canceled with so-called black men. Look at old boy that's going through that shit with this white bitch. What's his name? That actor from Creed and what's his name? Damn. And something Ford. Anthony Ford or something like that. He basically going through it, and what he do? He had to grab his bitch up because she was acting a damn fool, right? And now she's all in court saying she want to kill herself. She's playing the super victim. Please don't play the footage anymore. I'm gonna kill myself and all this other shit. And he's just this monster, right? But he was on the verge of becoming part of a multi-million-dollar Marvel deal, right? They had a hey, now guess what? As soon as that happened, that role was scratched for him. It was a big role too.
Right, it's always cancel culture for Jake, because one thing you see on social media now is Jake speaking out against the bullshit of his women.
Right.
You know, and black women just don't like that. They hating that accountability and shit, man.
Yeah.
Talking about everybody hate the black woman. Black man is always talking shit about it. It ain't talking shit. It's trying to correct you. But you don't want that correction.
I'm gonna be honest, man. A woman's kryptonite is accountability.
Yeah, it is. 100% accountability, man.
I'm sorry, man. Because a man gotta feel like, man, I fucked up. I did it, man.
Right.
A woman, she'll get caught and still be denying that.
Yeah.
Somehow it's always Jermaine's fault.
Yeah.
And you just be like, I can't even believe I'm seeing this shit.
Right.
But it's true. And they do it, and then it just be like,
yeah, this shit is crazy, because that it's always Jermaine's fault. That comes from a black bitch murdering, slaying her kids, like with a knife, and blaming it on the black man, on the father. And he was trying to get custody of his kids.
It's always Jermaine's
right, and it's always Jermaine. What the fuck?
Stab them up.
Right, stab her little children. Because the father wanted, the black father wanted custody of his children. It's like, man, that shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, oh, she's just a nice young woman. She wouldn't have hurt
Right.
She was just so, until that demon
She was just so distraught that he wanted his kids. I mean, I remember a long time ago, Tommy Sotomayor said that shit, man. A lot of you niggas is still alive because your daddy wasn't in your life.
Damn.
And that shit is so true, man. It's like for a lot of black women, they hate the father so fucking much that they will kill you before they give you to him, who actually cares about you. That shit is fucking crazy, man.
And it really comes down to women don't like being alone, dog.
Yep.
Women hate
But
being
shit,
alone.
hey, it ain't even about them being alone. They want control.
That control and that meal ticket.
Yeah, they just want control. And yeah, that's it. And really, it ain't even a meal ticket. It's just control. Because if they don't got your kids and they got $1 million, they'll still be miserable. Why? Because they don't got no control over you.
But she can sit in her house. At least she can do that and sit still.
Right.
You know? Because once you take that benefit aspect away, they'll be trying to get their children up, huh?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They'll be like, look, I can't deal with this. You gotta take
But shit, hey, after they get that meal ticket for a while, they just gonna be lonely.
And they'll be, but a bitch rather be lonely in a warm house. Than be responsible and broke on the fucking streets with kids. She'll be like, I just kiss my. What did they do? They just hemmed up that white woman that was on the beach. She was using the dildo on the beach, man. A vibrator.
What the fuck?
And somebody called the police.
Like, bitch,
And
get
they
your
was like,
smelly pussy ass, go somewhere in private and do that
she's
shit.
like, oh my gosh, I swear I was not doing it. I just get a ticket with it. It was like,
No,
man,
bitch, you
like
going,
I
yeah.
swear, I wasn't.
That's-
Nobody saw me.
yeah.
I was just in the ocean, and
No.
I was stressed out. I put the vibrator on it. I had an orgasm,
Right.
and then I
What
was
the fuck?
my God,
What the fuck type of shit is that, man?
No, did you look?
Right.
Somebody look. You was getting it. She was about pounding it out. And somebody just saw it squirting.
Right, right.
Squirting. I like, look.
Right,
I gotta call. It's too much. I gotta call the police. I got somebody check that leak.
Right.
She out there. Look, the police was on her head, bro. They put her. I was glad as they put her in handcuffs and shit.
Right.
Yeah, but you was wrong.
Right.
Just because you're a good-looking woman don't mean you can do shit like that. There's children out here, man.
Right.
What you doing,
Yeah,
dog?
bitches in America, bitches actually think they pussy is the end all be all. No, your pussy is just regular ass pussy. Even if you look straight, you still got regular fucking pussy. You're a woman. You're really just a fucking woman. A woman that don't want to act like a woman. That's what the American woman is. A woman that don't want to act like a woman. And it's like, well, one men's rights activist woman that said it. She was like, women in America fall for every type of propaganda that America pushes out there, man. Every type. They didn't fail for feminism. They didn't fail. Well, feminism in a nutshell is it, man. Matter of fact, we can't say feminism on YouTube. We got to say effinism on YouTube because you can't. They can't even. You don't want them to pick up the algorithms and shit, man. It's like goddamn.
Yeah, talk like a fucking retard.
Right, you gotta. Everything gotta be in code.
You gotta say great.
Yeah.
You can't even say
crazy shit,
murder
man.
and kill and
Right. You can't say that on
alive
YouTube no
and
more,
shit.
man.
Fuck you, man.
That shit is fucking crazy, man.
Fuck y'all, dude. That shit gay as hell.
Right. They trying to
Like, can't
censor
even say
all
that.
speech and shit, man. That shit is crazy as hell, man.
You gonna be like, you can't even say that shit.
Right.
Oh, this nigga said gay, and you gonna talk about happy? Get him out of here.
Right.
Right.
And it ain't nothing happy about gay.
No, fuck no.
There ain't nothing happy about being gay.
There's nothing queer or homosexual about no rainbow.
Right. It ain't nothing
thing.
queer about a rainbow, man.
The world, but except for 8 people, was killed.
Right.
And that was the covenant the Lord made right after that. He wouldn't do it again because it was so devastating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even when he do it with fire this time, he's not going to be the whole world like it was last time. That was heavy, man. People don't, no, I mean, that's some proud shit.
Right. Hey, and you devils gonna pay for that shit.
Yeah. We're gonna stomp the rainbows. We're gonna stomp the rainbows out there.
Exactly.
You're gonna have motherfuckers get bruised up. You see how Esau go bruised? That shit be yellow and then red and purple
blue,
and
purple,
shit.
all types of colors.
Indigo and violet and shit. First Timothy 5:5. Now let's go to. Go to 6. 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Right. In America, American women live in straight up pleasure, man. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do and damn near not get blamed for anything. That's why a bitch can masturbate in the fucking ocean in public and shit and think that ain't nothing gonna happen to her.
I just get a ticket or something.
Right.
God,
she go, and she actually ain't wrong. She probably gonna get a straight up ticket. They took her to jail and they gonna give her a ticket.
I probably gonna hit that bitch with at least a bitch. I'm telling you, she had to be getting it, bro.
Right.
Somebody didn't see. There's no way.
That bitch probably wasn't hiding shit.
No, she was out there. Look, she was busting that monkey open on the beach.
Right. And she probably wasn't even underwater or nothing.
Probably making footage.
Yeah.
I bet you $5. She was making some
OnlyFans footage, you know?
Making some OnlyFans.
Because that's what most of these hoes is now, man. It's OnlyFans hoes, man.
That bitch said, "Rent dude, motherfucker."
And you know what's funny? They say, the top 30% or the bottom 70% of OnlyFans models make less than $100 a month.
Stupid. It's oversaturated.
Yes.
But they up there swearing. That's why they got the more. You got to do more and more extreme type of shit.
Yeah.
You got to put your own foot in your vagina and twerk at the same time.
And you still only getting 100 or 200 a month.
Yeah, that at least get you
right.
300.
Right.
Why you
a month?
Why
man.
you farting the Pledge of Allegiance?
Right. And then bitches don't understand that a man don't want a bitch that's got a high body count. Oh. Like they actually get mad about that. Like you shouldn't care. Yeah, bitch, of course a man care, man. Right.
You have more sex than motherfuckers.
Right.
Why would I want to be content with you? You did a lot motherfucking now. You the only one.
Right. Yeah. The bitch want to be special after fucking 50 motherfuckers, man. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, ho?
And always looking at you like you doing some shit. Like, look, man, understand. You done lived your life.
Right.
We don't hit our peak until later. We don't hit our stride till later.
Right, that's actually true.
That's why you was fucking older niggas when you was young. You know better than I do.
Right.
I know because I was the motherfucker looking this shit like,
and they want to shame older men for that shit.
Yeah, because now he ain't gonna do that for you. He ain't gonna do that for you. That's not how it works.
Yeah, hey, man, for real, man. Because a man actually hits his stride after 30 and shit. A woman hits her stride up until 30.
Yeah.
You know
and then she hit that wall.
Yep. The
that
30,
wall.
Yeah, 30, 35, that's a woman's wall right there, man. It's like the best example I done seen out of that so far was Margot Robbie. How that the one that played in what is it? She played in the Barbie movie and she played in that movie with Will Smith, Focus. She played in that movie and shit. And in her 20s, that bitch Margot Robbie is fine as fuck. And even in her 30s, she's still fine, but it's just something different about her now. She's just older. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You can tell she's not in her 20s no more. Yeah. She still look fine, but the wall has been kind to her so far. But in another couple years, that wall is definitely gonna grab a tighter hold of it. Right. You know, because woman, your value is actually in your looks. I mean that's it. Your looks and your purity.
That's what it goes for women.
You know?
That's how your value is sold in this.
Yeah.
That's just how the Most High made it though.
Yeah.
And He made a man desire that.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the system.
Right.
You the one mad at the one who made the system.
Right.
And then He's just gonna make you ugly with big feet.
Right.
See, the Most High know how to get your ass back. And when He gets you back, you still expect to be treated like you were that same 20-year-old back in the day, and you can't. Alright? Men are attracted to younger women. That's older men are attracted to younger women, straight up. Younger men are usually attracted to older women because guess what? Them older women used to give them that box real quick. You know, why you think all these damn teachers is out here fucking their students and shit? And they be bad as fuck. Fucking the shit out of them. You come to find out, you done fucked 10 students. Some of them at the same time. What you think she out here wearing these tight ass yoga pants and little ass skirts and shit coming to high school? You know what I'm saying? Because she want to teach boys how to spell and read and shit. Titties all in. What the fuck?
Right. This is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 42:9. The father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep. When she is young, lest she pass the flower of her age, and being married lest she should be hated.
Right.
So basically, a woman that's fucking in her father's house, you know, unmarried and shit, is gonna be hated, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at the bitch different.
Yeah.
Why? Because she done lost her purity. She's no longer pure. Because a man instinctually knows, hey, when you no longer pure, you defiled by a man. Now it's time for you to be with that man. You know,
that man ain't dead.
Right. If basically, if you defile yourself in your father's house, contrary to your father's order, you became a hoe, basically.
Yeah.
You done made yourself into a hoe. Something your father was trying to keep you from being.
Well, what they say, you can't make a hoe. You cannot make
a hoe into a housewife.
Brothers,
you know?
Brothers.
It's like, hey, man. And as soon as that shit happened, your father instinctually know that you done fucked up. I mean, it's right in the scriptures. You done fucked up.
Yeah.
Once a bitch that lost her virginity, she done fucked up.
Yeah.
You know?
And you're not going to be treated.
Right.
Look at Taken.
Right. You ain't
Look
going to
at
be
the movie
treated.
Taken.
Yeah, you're not going to be treated like a pure woman anymore.
Look at Taken, right? They were selling young virgins. They were snatching those up. They showed you that in two different ones. The young virgins was going for a lot of bread, though. You see, his daughter was the last one. They wasn't selling some used up bitches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they understand anywhere you go in the world.
Right.
That's why men like young women, because they
Right.
can mold them.
Right.
You can't mold the old ass hard piece of dough and clay and shit. That motherfucker's like trying to mold a pot. You see them damn clay pot?
Right.
Trying to mold that motherfucker.
Right. In her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house, and having an husband, lest she should misbehave herself, and when she is married, lest she should be barren.
Right. You misbehaving yourself.
Right.
You always into it with different niggas.
Yeah.
Going in and out of the motherfucking club at all times. This bitch just left her husband and her son. I just saw the video. I'm leaving. She was packing that bag. I'm always working, always cooking. I need a break. He's all like, babe, I'll be at the work all the time. What you got? I need some help. He's all like, yeah, you don't even cook, you don't even clean half time anyway, because I need help. Bitch, you at home, you got a place to take care of.
Right.
You know, when that reality hit,
right,
when your ass ain't got nobody, now they try to come crawling back and shit.
Right.
After they got banged out by the bitches, then they be tore up looking too.
It's just like this one. I've seen a video of a bitch. Basically, a man came home. He just started recording instantly. It was like, cause he came home and the bitch basically cooked herself something to eat and didn't cook him nothing. It's like, I just got off a 13-hour shift. Why didn't you cook me something to eat? It's like, you can make something. And then he was like, I just came off a 13-hour shift. And the bitch basically threw him a hard, crusty, old ass pizza slice, man. And it was like, see, and then he cut. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, hoes ain't shit, man.
You put up with that shit, you deserve it.
I would
start getting your shit right now.
Hey, I'm straight up zero tolerance with hoes, man.
You
like,
can get all of your shit. So this is my name on it.
Yep.
You can get all of your. Oh, you don't want to leave? Let me start packing your shit for you. All right, I'm gonna leave this camera on. You put your hand on me. I got cousins and shit. They come whoop your ass. Don't play with me. I got niggas too out there, whatever. Because guess what? When the police get here, this is my house. I'm not putting up with that shit. You get your ass out of here. You're not gonna disrespect me like that.
Right. Verse 11. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude.
If he has your daughter, or your wife, or your sister, has OnlyFans, she's ashamed of your daughter.
Right. She's making you a laughing stock. That's why you never really know the fathers of an OnlyFans model, or OnlyFans hoe. Why? Because if you know who he is, he's a laughing stock. Why? Because his daughter is a straight up hoe. You never hear about the fathers of porn stars. Why? This bitch is a porn star. Your father,
Lawrence Fishburne.
right. Look, hey, and Lawrence was mad about that shit. He was upset because his daughter made him a straight up laughing stock by being a goddamn porn star, man.
Said it on camera.
You know, LaToya Jackson was too.
Con. The Jacksons is known for singing. Why in the fuck did you become a porn star hoe? made Joe Jackson look like a straight up laughing stock, man. Cause basically you don't want your daughters to be a hoe. And America is the kingdom of hoes, man.
Some nigga in your neighborhood jacking off to your daughter. And then come out and looking at you.
Right. Like, goddamn, man.
That's a good ass pussy, man. That's all I know.
Like, goddamn, your daughter is a hoe in front of the world. You You don't want to walk down the street with a motherfucking with a porn star daughter, man. Why? Hey, she gonna be recognized. Like
I know that bitch.
Right.
Like China.
But she ain't no porn star, so
She might as well be.
Yeah, she done fucked too many dudes and shit, but yeah, she might as well be. But it's like, man, hey, if you got a porn star as a daughter, and I've never seen a porn star walking with their fathers anywhere. Yeah, all these documentaries these porn stars make, and they write their books and shit, but all these videographies that they make, you never see them walking with their father nowhere.
That just father know y'all shot.
right. Like, just like that Amber Rose, you are a slut, right? But guess what? Do your father know you a slut? And she got embarrassed. Like, bitches, no, you don't want to just go around being fucked by everybody, man.
Oh.
That's why they don't openly say they body count.
They
don't wanna go around just
know that
being-
you're slot.
Right.
Father know that you're slot.
Right.
Yeah, she had a slut walk.
Right.
That 21 Savage looking like a sucker ass nigga, man.
Right.
With my bitch.
Right. That's why, man. Hey,
I was surrounded by bitches though. Dog.
Right. If a bitch is the town hoe, it ain't no man gonna be walking around with her arm in arm. Why the fuck would you walk arm in arm with the town hoe? And the town hoe is always jealous of the plain housewife woman.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, hey, I'm not walking with you. You the pretty town hoe that everybody in the town done fucked.
Right.
And men actually do respect exclusivity, man. Like, bitch, you're mine and you're only mine. You know? You ain't fucking nobody else. You got a bitch with discipline knows that, man.
Right.
Let's see. Verse 12. Behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. For from garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness. And that's another thing. We don't sit in the midst of women all the goddamn time. Because when you sitting in the midst of women all the goddamn time, you start to be like them. And you start to talk like them, gossip like them, have feelings like them. And that's what makes most men into simps. You start feeling sorry for women and shit, man.
Let me just say it like this: you start feeling like you want to slash a tire or bust a window out.
Hey, you start feeling emotional when you sit around women too damn long, man. You start empathizing with women when you sit around a group of them too long, man. And that's what makes simps. They sit around bitches all day, just thinking how much they like these bitches. No, man, we're men. Of course, men think different than women. And when a man sits around groups of bitches all day, they start thinking like bitches.
They start becoming bitch made.
Right. Yeah, and they start becoming bitch made. Yep. And and that's what makes simps into them. Makes them into simps. It's like, no, man. You don't sit in the midst of women. Start talking and gossiping like them and shit, man. Hell no, man.
And then they don't take you serious.
Right, exactly, because they're women. You start thinking like them and talking like them. Oh, hell no, man.
They act like
they go
tell you they want that.
Right.
But see, they deflecting because they always fucking chat
right.
Tyrone.
Right. Because they know they don't want that. They need to be tamed and disciplined and shit,
that's
man.
a shit test.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? That's a shit test.
Right. That's exactly what you call a shit test, man.
Because a man like that can't keep a woman. He might get the box from her.
Right.
But she ain't.
Right, but she giving the box to a more masculine man.
Yeah, because she gonna get the box whoever the fuck.
Right.
You know how she feel. I feel like fucking up.
Right.
Let's see today.
Right.
That's what she's gonna do. And then he be, baby, I just want to stay with. That's what keep you.
Right.
And then she be like, oh hell no.
That's why the men that really don't give a fuck gets a lot of pussy and shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, bitch, look, you are an object. You have pussy, something that makes me want it. But guess what, bitch? If you fuck up, you go right back to the streets, and I get a new one. I get another model.
What is more? Show me anything that has more value than something that's less of.
Right.
Right. You have less gold than silver. Which one is more valuable?
Right. Gold is much more valuable than silver because it's less of it.
Hey.
You got 100. You got
melanin sell more than gold.
Right.
Because taking melanin and boiling that out of our skin and making it into an injection that Israelites can use to hide their That's rare.
Right.
That's rare. You know, that's a process you got to go through. That's rarer than gold.
Oh shit. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it on this. I mean, you can read Ecclesiastes, the whole 42nd chapter, to know what to watch out from a daughter, a shameless daughter. However, it's like, man, look, women have a place and men have a place. If you're a man and you're hanging around a group of women on a daily basis, guess what? It's making you into a simp. It's making you identify and feel empathy with women. You don't want to do that because you're losing your manhood, your masculinity.
Right.
You know, you gotta be around
iron sharp.
Right, iron sharpeneth iron, man. You gotta be around men for that, man.
Yeah, because you want your woman to be no iron.
Right.
I don't want no hard ass woman.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
That don't turn me on.
That's very true.
You see Brock Lesnar's daughter? She won the shot put. Man, that shit looked like Brock Lesnar with a fucking wig. She broke the shot put record because she went to the Olympics. For females, that bitch looked like it's fucked up. It looked like Brock Lesnar with a fucking wig on.
Right.
Long hair. Same build, same exact.
Right.
Oh my fucking God. I was like, that shit is creepy.
Yeah.
Damn, your wife just come out looking like you.
Right, that is fucked up. You don't want your daughter to be made to look like your sons and shit. Man.
God damn.
You want your daughter to be married off. I mean, the Arabs, you know, because they've been pushing this Muslim shit a whole lot, you know, and the Muslims, they don't seem to realize the majority of the Muslim doctrine they got from the Bible, man.
Right.
The vast majority. The Hebrew customs. Because they are Hebrew Ishmaelites, man.
Right.
They got it from the Bible. To have more than one woman, that's biblical, man. And it'll help you not be a fucking simp. And it'll help regardless of what you think, it'll actually help you keep a bitch.
Right.
Yes. It'll help you actually keep a bitch having more than one bitch in your sidearm. Yeah. It's like, look, because a bitch will get jealous of another bitch, man. Yeah. Like, one, they looking at other bitch wants you, so they ain't trying to leave. Two, they know if they fuck up, this bitch is gonna take their place, and bitches get jealous.
The scripture talk about a woman being jealous over another.
Right.
A woman jealous over another woman.
Right. A woman ain't supposed to. But guess what? They will be. Yeah. And they'll keep each other in line.
Yeah. And that's why you're supposed to have more than one wife.
Right.
You can afford it.
Right. It's best to have at least two of them, man. At least. You know? And a bitch, hey. And one of the real reasons why this place is real fucked up is because a bitch does have a choice, man. Giving a bitch a choice was one of the things that Esau did masterfully to fuck up the home.
Oh yeah.
And bitches with choices, they always make bad decisions and the wrong decision. Always.
This is Ecclesiastes 22:3. As evil-nurtured man is the dishonor of his father that beget him.
Yep. An evil-natured man is a dishonor to his father, man.
A Chad.
Right, because you don't want. You notice most black men that's in their children's lives, especially the young black men, they always grow up with some type of sense, and they try not to get into a whole lot of shit.
I know your feet is cold.
Actually won. Really? It's up here right now.
Ooh-wee. Shit. Ooh-wee. But anyway.
I have a friend of Jake
that do that, man.
No. He trained. He was in the Marine. He's 70. He used to, one of the posts he had with Japan, Okinawa, and they trained him up in, what's that Mount Fuji. So they had to walk in it barefoot and do all that. So I can understand that. Esau, that's just in his beard.
Yeah, for real. Got ice in his veins, man.
And it freezes his fucking blood.
For real, man. Oh bullshit.
It says, Ecclesiastes 22:4, a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband.
Right, a wise daughter, man. Because a man, even if he's married to one wife, you notice they have more income and shit if she's a agreeable woman. If she's following that man's lead. You know, everything just goes like clockwork. You have more income, your family is more stable, you know, everything just rolls like clockwork if she's an agreeable woman.
It says, a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband, but she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness.
Right. She that lived dishonest is her father's heaviness. Like if she's an OF model, hey, her goddamn. Father's like goddamn. Or if the bitch, let's say the father then raised her with some fucking sense. And then she gets a man and everything, because this story happens often. She gets a man. Of course, the father is iffy about the motherfucker. Then he starts to like the motherfucker. The motherfucker treat her right and all that other shit. Then she goes and cheats on him. And it's like, the father is like, God damn, what the fuck you doing, bitch? I didn't raise you to be this. You know?
Right.
Like, God damn, you fucked up. I started liking the dude. The dude was cool with me. Now he finna leave your ass because your stupid ass cheated for no reason.
When something is shame, that shit hurt.
Right. It's like, goddamn, you done just brought shame to the whole family, especially your father. Like, goddamn. Like, I done seen that story so many times on social media, like, goddamn. The father actually liked the dude. And y'all been together several years, and the dude is doing right by you and ready to put a ring on it and all that. But your stupid ass gotta fuck up your whole home, man. Gotta fuck up your whole life.
Right.
And the father is like, what the fuck you doing? You know?
Right.
That's heaviness. That's like, God damn. I thought you was gonna be all right. You know, if I pass on, you got this motherfucker looking out for you, and I'm cool with this motherfucker. But it's not like that in this world, in this kingdom. You know? Not anymore.
Right.
Especially in our neighborhoods.
Should have took that shit off the bottom of that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck up, man.
But hey, and this day ended up being about women mostly. I'm gonna get on you devils next week, though. Get on you devils next week.
It's day 4.
Yeah, because it's Esau's fault. Everything is Esau's fault.
Right.
It's always Esau's fault.
I'm about to say, she better not try to do it again.
Yeah.
She got that hitch on her shit. She gonna fuck some shit up.
Right.
Back in.
Right.
Oh,
She
wait,
don't know how to do it. But anyway, yeah.
In the city, that's why you supposed to take that shit off. Unless you gonna do it. Ecclesiastes 22:5. She that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband.
Right. And this is going to you black women. She that is bold dishonoreth her father and her husband. And you so-called black women, y'all known for being bold, man. Being bold in your speak, bold in your words and shit. Not being shameful. You know, not being quiet, not being cooperative, man. You just bold as hell. So you are dishonored to not just
brother,
your father.
They just outspoken. They
Bold.
They don't take no bullshit. That's
Right,
all.
look. What are we doing? We coming out in great what? Boldness. We're bold, man. A woman is not supposed to be bold. A woman is supposed to be very, very meek, man.
Hey, only thing I like bold is my barbecue sauce.
Right. Shit.
That's it. I don't want no bold ass woman.
Right. Nobody wants a bold woman.
Brave and outspoken.
Right.
Sit your ass down so
Right.
when you get outspoken, kill
Right.
it.
If a bitch is bold and outspoken, a man does not honor that. A man don't like it.
Right.
That's why most men tell women, and all women know this phrase, shut the fuck up.
Right.
All women know that phrase. Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Right. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, man. Because all the women have, all you need to do is be silent and most of the time.
Right,
and shit'll work out
about
for
a
you.
silent and loving and caring woman, man.
Right.
That's what a man desires.
A silent.
Oh,
Just
no,
a-
she just let niggas run all over
Right.
her. She just don't say shit.
Right. Now, man, that's one of the things about the foreign woman. She's quiet most of the time.
Yeah.
She be keeping that shit in.
Yeah. You don't
I
want
like
no
you
alpha
so
bitch.
much.
I don't want no man.
Right.
I'm just in my masculine.
Right.
All this, I'm trying to be soft. I'm trying to be the soft girl now. My soft.
Right.
Fuck
Right.
all of that shit,
Right.
bitch. That means you hard. And you
Right.
trying to be something
Right.
you're not. It's
Exactly.
ruined. You are
Exactly.
ruined.
Exactly.
You burn popcorn up. You burn some fucking popcorn up.
Right.
You can't fix that shit.
Right, exactly. You can't just keep on scraping. Right, you can scrape off the burn, but it's still gonna have that burnt taste, man. Shit.
And good luck doing that to every
Right,
goddamn
every kernel. Yeah, you just throw that shit away, man. And start
how
over.
you do it? How you start eating
Yeah,
that
man.
first baby at 2?
Right.
And then you
Right.
eat it, you
Right.
be
You're like, oh no,
fuck
fuck
this
this shit. Yeah, shit. But on that, we're going to close. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, God. The belongs to the Apostle of the Great Millstone. Salutations to you. I can doing the work of truth and sincerity. On 3, a Bible ball. 1, 2, 3. A Bible ball. A Bible ball. A Bible ball. So, 1.